It's day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas. Today we have tools and resources that will not only support your creative endeavors, but will also provide a great way to relax and enjoy your hobby in a whole new way. Here comes day 4. Let's talk about Karen K. Buckley Perfect Scissors. They are the preferred scissors for Lori's Country Cottage. They come in 4 sizes. The largest size, the purple size, is great for cutting fabric and larger applique pieces. The blue ones are our #1 seller. They're great for all kinds of cutting, but also fabulous for cutting applique and collage pieces. Then there are the green scissors. They're a great thread snip, but they also cut fabric. And the last pair are the curved red handled scissors. They have a curved blade, and that's perfect for trimming threads on top of your quilt, but also for in the hoop embroidery trimming. What's so great about Karen K. Buckley scissors? Well, lots of things. #1 is they have a comfort handle. It's easy to grip and your hand doesn't get tired. It's very comfortable. All of the scissors are left and right-handed. Plus, they all have one micro serrated blade. Why is that important? Well, when you're cutting and you have a micro serrated blade, it helps to grip the fabric so you can turn nice sharp corners and have great straight lines. And that micro serrated blade also prevents fraying of your pieces. One of the best features of the Karen K. Buckley scissors, and the reason we sell so many, is because every pair of scissors cuts right to the point. If you're cutting for applique and you need to cut a triangle, you can trust that your Karen K. Buckley scissors are going to cut exactly to the point of the blade. Every pair of scissors also comes with its own blade cover, which helps prolong the life of your scissors. Karen K. Buckley scissors are the #1 sellers at Lori's Country Cottage. The blue ones are absolutely necessary for every quilter, sewer, and crafter. This is the Gypsy Quilter Stay Put pedal pad. It's 9x9 and its purpose is to keep your foot pedal from roaming around on the floor underneath your sewing table. When I'm at home, I have a permanent holder for my foot pedal, but when I go to retreats and classes, I never bring it along. It's too bulky and cumbersome. Well, this folds for easy transport. Let me show you how well it works. This is the foot pedal from my sewing machine, and when I put it on, it doesn't go anywhere. Now, you might be looking at my cutting board and thinking, well, that's kind of grippy, that's why it's staying. So I taped down a piece of plain paper, and there's the pedal pad, and I put my foot pedal on, and same thing. It just doesn't go. It really does a great job. So this is easy to clean. You just wash it with soap and water if it gets dusty from your floor. Fold it up and take it along to your next retreat or class. Here's a fun and useful little gadget, the Cut Anywhere tabs from Carolina Moore. The package contains 5 cutting blades that you can either sew or glue onto items so that you have a cutting blade with you. Let me show you some ideas. If you're traveling, you can put your thread and your needles in a pill bottle, and I used hot glue to attach the Cut Anywhere tab to the top. Here's my travel binding kit. So inside I have binding clips, scissors, thread, and my needles. And then I hand stitched through the hole in the Cut Anywhere tab, the tab to the outside of my bag. You can also attach it to a pincushion if you like. And this is my binding kit that stays beside my chair where I hand stitch my binding in front of the TV. It's got everything I need for big binding projects when I'm at home. And again, I took my hot glue gun and I glued the Cut Anywhere tab to the top. So I always have a cutting surface right there if I put my scissors somewhere else. So you can stitch the Cut Anywhere tabs to pincushions, sewing kits, to your binding bag or your stitchery kit, or even a lanyard. But what good is a cutting tool that doesn't cut? So if it's not sharp, it's not useful at all. Well, the Cut Anywhere tab is super sharp. It cuts through thread like nothing. This is something new to Lori's Country Cottage, and we hope you enjoy it. Let me show you the Stitch Ripper embroidery repair tool from Dime, Designs in Machine Embroidery. This tool is used to remove stitches when you've made a mistake. Removing embroidery stitches can be quite difficult by hand, and sometimes we end up having to throw away a project because it's impossible to repair. Well, the embroidery repair tool will help you with that and will save your projects. If you've stitched the wrong color, the wrong step, or spelled something wrong in a label, this is a great tool for you. Included in the box is a great instruction book. You get a brush and some oil. Here's the tool. It's cordless, so of course there's a charging tool. What's really neat is you can use it cordless, but you can also use it while it's plugged in. If you've made a big mistake, you can sit close to a plug-in and pick out those stitches. It also comes with two sizes of blades. There's a 10mm blade, and that's used for lettering and small straight lines, outline stitches. And there's also a 40mm blade that's used for fill stitches. You'll use the tool from the back of your machine embroidery and do a slight seesaw motion, and your goal is to cut the bobbin thread. Once you cut the bobbin thread, you flip it over and it's easy to remove those top threads. A pair of tweezers can be helpful. This tool is going to save your projects and save you lots of time. It's the Stitch Ripper Embroidery Repair Tool from Dime. Here's a treat. This is the Cozy Mystery Quilting Series 12 books that we used for book club this year. What's a cozy mystery? It's a lighthearted read that doesn't have any swearing or graphic violence in it. The characters in the book are really engaging. In the first book, you'll meet Sarah. Sarah's 68, and she's just moving into a retirement village. You'll meet some great characters. Her best friend Sophie was probably the hit of book club. The books touch on really relevant subjects that the people in the book club could really relate to. This is the 12-book series from Carol Dean Jones, Quilting Cozy Mysteries. Here's a book from Annie's Quilting, Fat Quarter Friendly Quilts. Have you ever bought a pack of fat quarters, not really knowing what you're going to do with it, or collected fat quarters and not had a project in mind? Well, this book contains 12 projects from table runners to bed quilts that use fat quarters. You can also plan to do a planned scrappy quilt with your fat quarters in case you just want to pull from here and there if you're a fat quarter collector like I am. The projects in the book are from beginner to confident beginner level. Let me show you some of the projects. I'm going to flip from back to front because it's just easier to go that way. That was Hidden Stars. Here's 14 carrots. And I love this project, Spring in Sudley. This would be great with a fat quarter pack and that great accent of red. It's Roman Candle. And polka dots on parade would be great for a large fat quarter pack like this one. Here's Spring Dance. And I love this table runner, Cross Keys. This one has a little bit of applique. It's Pansy's Paradise. You can see how a fat quarter pack would be great for this project. Mother's Fancy Star. And here's a twist on card trick. Swirls of color. I love this wall hanging. It is so amazing, and I love that you can use fat quarters for it. It's Amethyst Garden, but you could do it in any colorway. And this is my next favorite project, Feathered Star. Again, I just love, if you chose a fat quarter like this, which is all kind of the same color, blue, green, green, blue, it would make a stunning wall hanging like Feathered Star. And that's fat quarter friendly quilts from Annie's Quilting. Having the right tools for quilting, applique, and embroidery can make all the difference. Karen K. Buckley scissors are renowned for their precision and comfort. The dime stitch ripper embroidery repair tool will save you time and resources. Why not enjoy some relaxing time reading a cozy quilting mystery series? Today was packed with useful tools and notions for everyone. Don't forget, the special pricing is only here for 23 hours. You have until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning to fill your cart and go through the checkout process. And don't forget to watch for bloopers and download that free pattern step into your cart. I will be back tomorrow for day 5 of the 12 Days of Christmas.